With this spell, I control my fate. But now your power turns to hate. The chains you forged, they now fall astray. I break your damn spell and never obey.
Hey guys, what's up? So this reading is going to be for Gemini. It's really weird because yesterday I was going to do a reading. I ended up not doing a reading because something happened that got me in a bad mood, and I was like, yeah, I can't do it now. But the thing is that I was like not wanting to do Gemini. I was going to do Scorpio. And like Gemini, I haven't done in so long. Like, I haven't done a lot of them in so long, but like Gemini, I know has been like a while, I feel like. Unless I did one and I just don't remember that I did one. But, so, it was weird. So you guys might be trying to avoid something at work, or you guys might be trying to avoid something that you have to work for and put some effort in. Or you're avoiding to do something new, try something new. Or you're just having trouble with it, or you're having trouble with starting something new, or you're having trouble with starting something that you already started. And I heard light at the tunnel. So whatever it is you're going through, you could be like strengthening your faith right now and just knowing that even if you're having difficulty at this time, that there's still light at the tunnel. You're having hope with whatever it is that is coming up or will be coming up. It might not even have happened yet. It could be a new job. It could be a scholarship. I don't know why I heard that. You could be going to school, graduating, because it is May. Oh, it's our season almost. It's Taurus right now. No. Yes. No. Yes. 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 See, you could be looking away from something. Okay. Or taking a break, right? Maybe not showing, paying attention to the break that you're getting of stability. So there's a meme that I have in my phone because yesterday I promised my boyfriend, because he's usually asleep if I have to get up and do stuff, because he has trouble with his sciatica at nighttime, and so he struggles to sleep at night, which could have something to do with you too. 222. Which it's just weird that like I was just talking about a boyfriend and like they had the two little peoples standing on a building, which reminds me of the Justice card, the Libra card, because like she's on a building and she's like looking down. So this could be like the opposite when you finally find, because it's also the 4, right? Yeah, 4 of Wands. Like instead of being in the 4 of Cups and your emotions and maybe sitting there for a little bit and taking a break from whatever it was you were, now you're ready to take action and just do new things, finding stability, finding a new foundation, starting all that, right? So you could have been having trouble with that, like jumping through the hoop, right? You could have felt like it was going to be like fiery and not a good thing, which could be where like the light of the tunnel is, because then you have the Hierophant, which is a Virgo. Every reading I do is either a Virgo with a Gemini or Gemini with Virgo. Well, I haven't done Gemini with Virgo, but, or there's other readings that are, have Gemini and Virgo in it, because it's me and my boyfriend. So this, I haven't done the rest of the reading, like cards, but this could be either you were waiting for a message that you didn't get, or you were waiting for higher clarity, and you weren't getting it. So see like how she's like looking towards the moon, trying to figure out the full story on something, but like the message is in the way, like, cause he's a messenger, right? But he's also reading a book. So it's like the information that you needed was out of sight, out of mind, which could have been the reason why it was so difficult, right? Obviously it could have something to do with horses, geese. It's funny. My boyfriend told me, I can't say it actually, ducks, something about a new pattern. oh, maybe a new cycle, a new way of doing things, maybe toxicity, something was toxic, ways of doing things. Also, what was it, the sun? Oh, I don't remember what it was, but it was like, when I was shuffling, it was like the sun in some other card, which would kind of like relate to getting out of a stump. It actually could have been the reason why I even thought of light at the end of the tunnel, because the sun is light, right? And then like there was some kind of, one of the cards were like hardship kind of. Anyway, so it was funny because I was doing a meme for him because I told him if I was up and going, he gets sad if I'm not there when he wakes up. So I told him I'd start sending him like memes, you know, so if he woke up and I wasn't there, he would have something. So for the first time yesterday, I sent him one and it said something like everybody loves morning sex and pancakes or something, but pancakes like is a joke, has something to do with a joke, and it's an inside joke. So it was kind of like, it was funnier than it would be maybe for other people. Like people could have just been looking at it as like sex, morning, breakfast, you know, freaking whatever. But it was funnier to us. Yeah, like apple of my eye. You could be feeling like somebody's apple of the eye, or accepting yourself to be somebody's apple of the eye, because see, like apple of the eye, because like it's not fully open yet, or it's been half eaten. Maybe in the past something has made you feel unworthy, so like you're halfway there, or you're halfway healed, and it's like sitting on your lap like a lap dog. Like, how am I trying to explain it? Like healing kind of, right? And that could be what you're taking time to come into consideration. There could have been something, a relationship, something that was putting you in this kind of energy that was preventing you to jump hoops for this, right? Because of the absence of this. Subconscious too, right? The moon, it's subconscious. See, like, and it looks full, but it's not. So it's kind of like, it looks full, but it's not. You could be looking like you're fully healed, but like you're not. See, like, because she has like a little turban. It's not a turban. It's some kind of bonnet or something, which could mean like she's not seeing it, like the clarity from like the enlightenment from like the chakra, like the crown chakra, right? So like, and the rake could be representing work. So trying to get things done, it could be spiritual work, you could be healing, you could be doing something with your hands more, and you could have been what's it called, what am I trying to say, you could have been avoiding that, like working again or doing spiritual work that you know that you do, because also like it's jumping through hoops, right? But the guy or girl, whatever, has a top hat on, right? Kind of like the bonnet, the crown chakra, thinking maybe you're not good enough, or the imposter syndrome kind of thing. You know, light at the tunnel. Okay, so the meme thing. So, or you could have a lot of options of work or just in general, that you might be resting over because you don't know the answer in order to feel comfortable with jumping through the hoops, because you might be scared of this going after new stability kind of thing, right? Which is weird, but it, you know, whatever. But things are going to start growing maybe once. I'm going to take this just because. Okay, I'm going to explain something. These I'm not going to. Okay. I might do these in extended. I don't know. Anyways, so let me finish. Jesus. Everybody is getting the Hangman. It just all depends on what side it's hanging on. Hanging by a thread. Hanging by a moment. Maybe you had a moment that like with somebody or just in general that you're holding on to, or that could have been the reason that was it's funny. The reason why you were in this energy, right? But yours is backwards. So it's like she's unzipping. Because if she was falling, right? If she was falling, it'd be opening something new. If she was falling, it'd be opening. Maybe she's standing and blocking herself from this new opening. Because the Two of Wands is also like, oh, look it's a full moon. So maybe so the world is a cycle. It's like a complete cycle, right? So you could have been waiting, or there could have been needing to get in the Queen of Wands energy and take action in a nurturing way, or like a smart way about action, a new beginning. This is kind of like the sun too, right? It's like illuminating. She has peacock feathers. It's something could do with a peacock and sharks. I don't know why I said sharks. Oh, because this looked like a shark, but it's not. Oh, see how it's like, I'm going like crazy right now. You're all over the place. The cupping of the leaf could mean something that I feel like is significant, but I don't know why yet. But this could have been like, is this the world two ones? The 2 of Wands. Okay, so complete cycle. Maybe it wasn't coming to that, which was keeping you stuck in not getting to the Queen of Wands because you weren't moving. I don't remember if this was backwards or not. No, it wasn't. But again, you could have been looking towards the full story, but not getting the full cycle out of what it was, finding out, because there's like a little star over here. It's like she wants that, but all she needs is that little thing to start the world. And this is like 2 different options, right? Which way you want to go, which will give you the full circle of what it is you want, which is to get out of whatever energy it is, maybe even that, in order to take action to that, in order to get that, even though you haven't had that yet. I already say that. Another moon, but it's like half. See it? It's like kind of, it's like you go like that a little bit, like you can see it. I thought those were spirits. But yeah, has dragonflies. So it's kind of like, I don't like that everything is transformation. Like the butterfly, like, I guess you could say, okay, so like bumblebees and dragonflies, like they're kind of like consciousness, or they're kind of like something metaphysically impossible, because if you think about it, in quantum, whatever, physics, whatever you want to say, and in general, okay, you got to think like the little wings like hold up the entire body. Like the body is how you would think is heavier than what the little wings can hold, right? So it's something like that. Something. Light of the tunnel, right? So I was going through my memes to look for something for him, and I found, so it could have something to do with breakfast, pancakes, eating more, eating less, eating something. Doing more sexual activity, being more sexually active, or less. Something in your sex life could have changed. What was I trying to say? The light of the tunnel. So like at the end of the tunnel, it says like, my therapist says like, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and then like the picture, maybe I'll put it in here. The picture is like a middle finger with like, and it's like a light. There was something else. Things might be just rattling up right now. So these are like the energies, like the overall energies. So she reminds me of goddess. It's not, is it Athena? No, it's not Athena. Or Apostle. Oh, I can't think of her name. The one about beauty begins with an A. So there could be some kind of tangling and some kind of birthing of a new beginning from something that was missed. See, like the beauty of it. Are they holding hands? No, it looked like they were holding hands. It looked like the guy and her were holding hands, but it's kind of like another flower. Like she's grabbing the flower, trying to ignore what it is she's missing, or gave her some kind of heartbreak or some kind of mindset of lack, scarcity, trying to recreate that or redo that. There could have been something that you were doing that did not work out, so now you're trying to recreate it in a different way. To get to this energy, there could be some kind of birthing in general, or having problems with giving birth or getting pregnant, because it's like okay, so with the seahorse, like the male is the one that gives birth to the babies, right? And like he just like pushes out like a bunch of them, right? So it could like have something to do with that. I don't want to like dwell on that, but I'm not going to say something could be wrong with the male in a relationship that's making it difficult. It could even be emotions. Because again, it's funny. We had the Justice card, which is the one I was talking about before, and there could be like an unbalancing, or because of this energy in general. Oh wait. Because of this energy in general, right? And you could be having problems with getting to this energy. Because she's looking at like kind of like the fact that like she's stuck because she doesn't know which way to go in a decision, right? Because she was looking at it and she's kind of looking away from what's to come, what's on top, which kind of like brings in the Fool, like not knowing what's really at the bottom. Like when she like takes that little flower thingy, whatever, like she sees what's on top, she doesn't see what's on bottom. So it's like she's got to trust that little thingy. She has a bird. Again, it could be something to do with like she has to jump without knowing something, a message, something like that. Again, because like not looking at, or looking at what it is she's missing, nostalgia, right? Because you have the little people down here that might be even trying to create something and fly off into a new venture, into this. Like, see the peoples, and starting to look over more than just the little things, or enjoying the little things and moving it into more of a Ten of Cups. But okay, there could be like you felt like there once was love, or had love for somebody, and it could have been like, was it like something at pin and nails? It's not that. Like, so I'm doing, when you're doing like it's as hard as nails, picking out nails. I can't remember, but it's like it could be like that. Like he had to like kind of like climb through to get like love, and he could have felt like there was battle instead. You could be dealing with a Leo, right? Because when it comes to the Seven of Cups, which in this deck it looks like the Star, she's not moving towards the Star, right? which is also healing, could be dealing with Aquarius, because she's holding in something that she thought was the beauty of something to her, right? But instead it was just bringing more difficulty, having to make strategic moves. So it's like the beauty, she's looking away from the beauty, seeing the issue and having to move into being able to have that, right? When they're like off into the distance, like in harmony, like they're like, yeah, bitch, sorry, this is what you want. Maybe, again, maybe you want kids, a school of fish, something that have to do with school. That's why I said the scholar. What was it that I was thinking when I was like the tunnel? Hold on. I don't know. Hopefully I'll remember it in the extended. But anyways, so when, well, that doesn't really have anything to do with it, does it? Maybe it does. So yesterday when I was playing with my cards because something happened, which is what kind of like delayed me from wanting to do your reading. Every single card that I was shuffling, you know what I mean? And I was playing with it, and every single card that like I would do was a card from the Virgo extended that I just did the last reading. Like, I'm not kidding, like every single card. It was so weird. It was like, so it was kind of like looking at somebody else's justice? No. Balance? Looking at somebody else, being inspired by somebody else's balance. Because this was the card that came up. This is one of the cards that came up that was not in the Virgo reading extended. And I love hummingbirds. Hummingbirds is like my thing. It's like inspiration. It's like beauty. It's, again, the defines this, whatever matters of physics or whatever. It's the same kind of thing as a bumblebee or, dragonfly. Yeah. You could be not nurturing the beauty. And in this kind of energy, like using a ukulele, I just heard, like using your heart as a ukulele, like strumming on strings. I just got so thrown off by looking at that hummingbird thing, which a hummingbird used to remind me of an old relationship, which is kind of like my, it's just fell in that. It was my jumping through a hoop of maybe a new relationship. Because I was waiting for actual like clarity on something. But, double Capricorn. Which is, okay, this is funny. The relationship I just talked about was with a Capricorn, right? And it's kind of like, it's backwards. So I just talked about getting out of that, right? And getting out of the devil, which is like attachment, addiction, manipulation. And like, it's kind of like she's like hunched over, and the spider is kind of like webbing her in, like I said, like manipulation to like stay, like, and she's surrounded by all these webs of, maybe she was trying to wove something, or the other thing that was keeping her stuck. It's like a mushroom too, is you know what I mean? But it's funny because the Hierophant is a Virgo, and underneath the Virgo is the devil. Virgo is Hierophant, it's an enlightenment. So it's like there wasn't any enlightenment because there wasn't getting away from the devil, right? So it's like Virgo, my boyfriend now, into no more Capricorn. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully something comes about where I remember what it was that I was saying. Oh, I think it was just like everything in the Virgo reading was the same thing as I was shuffling. All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. I hope you stay for the extended. Okay, bye.